Well, hi, my name is Caleb Hawkins, and you're in Studio B. This is episode 2 of Setting the Tone, and I'm going to talk a little bit about guitars and kind of where I'm at, what I'm wanting to do on this record. I've been playing a lot this week with various ideas. Talk first about the guitar itself. This is an Eastman AC710. It's got solid rosewood back and sides, solid spruce top, ebony fingerboard and bridge. It's got Goda tuners on the back of the headstock. Just phenomenal machining heads. I'm really happy with this instrument. And I bought this almost a year ago. And I've just played a lot of shows with it. I've added the Grieven pickguard that you see here. This is a faux tortoiseshell product that they've come up with, which I think it's probably the closest I've seen to anything on the market that resembles the 1930s, 1920s Martin guitar pickguards, the early Gibsons, that sort of thing. The black thing you see in a sound hole is actually a Fishman Rare Earth humbucking pickup. That's what I use live. When I'm not using a condenser mic on a stage, I usually use this pickup. Sometimes I've dabbled with using both in conjunction, and I really like that sound, but for some events, I just can't use a microphone at all on the guitar. It's just too much feedback. So I've got this guitar. I think this is probably going to be the primary guitar you hear. I may throw in a 12-string, or I've got behind me here. I've got a little 1950s Parlor, just a really crummy little blues guitar that just kind of has that funky old sound. I'll probably get it out in another episode or something, but this is the guitar that I'm probably going to be using a lot of in this new record. The rough mixes, a lot of the songs were actually written on this guitar. A lot of the time when I'm out live, I play this guitar, so I really just don't see why I would change anything. It's a great little instrument. I'm really happy with it. The price was very good for a handcrafted instrument, and the Eastman Company is first rate. I've been happy to work with them. Talk a little bit about picks I'm using. This is a Fender Medium. It's the tortoise look as well. It's real flexible. It's very thin. It's got a very clicky sound. Don't know how much of this is actually coming through on the audio, but it's got a very bright sound. Which these strings are very dead at the moment. I have more ordered and should be coming to the studio anytime within the next few days. The second pick I'm probably going to be using a lot is a Dunlop nylon. It's an 88 millimeter. I have several of these. I've picked them up at various places. They're fairly easy to get. It's a little heavier than a medium, the Fender Medium. I don't know. I think it's somewhere in the 70 millimeter range, or I don't exactly know. This one gives me a really articulate sound, which I use a lot, especially if I'm doing a lot of cross picking, a lot of the Norman Blake kind of stuff that I've been doing for the last few years. So I like that. It gives me a really clear articulation, like I said. This pick here actually just came back to me. It got lost and then got found again. This is a Gilchrist pick that I found in Grunt Guitars in Nashville one of the last times I was there. It's made out of celluloid. really heavy pick. I don't know. I think this is like a 1 millimeter thick, something like that. It's very traditional looking. It looks like it was made, in 1935 or something. And it's got a very mellow sound. So I think I'm probably going to use it for some of the comping and some of that sort of work. And of course my Kaiser Capos. I've been using them for a while, and I really like them a lot. This is a weakened guitar pick. You see it's got holes in it, so it's easy to hang on to. I'm undecided about the sound of it. I like it. I don't know. We'll see. I might find use for it yet. Chris Thile uses a pick that's similar to this, except it's got 3 points on it instead of the 1. This is, I don't know how many holes. I think it looks like 9 holes. The one he uses has 7. He calls them speed holes. He gives them 7 different variants of speed. Kind of like Chris Thiele's sense of humor when it comes to that. I don't know. Maybe I can play faster than Thiele if I use this pick. After all, it's got 9 holes, but, I don't know. I'll have to apply it to my mandolin later and see. So I don't know. It's kind of an expensive pick, and all good guitarists should have a cleaning system. This is a microfiber mitt that I found. It was very affordable, and it does a beautiful job of cleaning up my rather dirty guitar after nights of getting sweaty and dirty and grimy and all that. The thumb part on it, actually, I find a little more superior than average polishing cloths, because I can get into tighter areas around the strings and around this pick guard, and it's a whole lot more convenient to get these crevices around the neck and fingerboard, and even up into the back of the tuners and things. Seem like there's always dirt and grime that collects somewhere on a guitar when you play it. So clean guitars are happy guitars. That's probably the best piece of advice I got from a builder a while back, was a clean guitar is a happy guitar. And I have felt like I'm more creative when my guitar is clean. So I am probably going to do a lot more of that as this record unfolds. So hang out, and we'll just see what happens. I think it's going to be a pretty cool project. This is Setting the Tone, and my name is Caleb Hawkins. Thanks for watching.